Tomahawk.
Yep. It's funny how he says it. Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
Hello and welcome to Retro Game Connect. I'm Dan Mastriani.
And I'm Ian Butterfield.
And something crazy is happening at the end of the month. For the first time, the mainline Super Robot Wars game, basically one that actually features licensed series, is being released internationally on Steam, which is kind of crazy. So, to warm up for that, we're going to be playing Super Robot Wars A Portable on PSP. Specifically this one because I have a fan translation for it. So we're going to be able to play it in English. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
These games are so much easier to play in a language you actually understand.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and start it up.
Rock and roll.
There we go. It's fun to be able to actually play a fan translation on real hardware. That's nice. It's nice that I got that working. Get the classic Bond Presto logo. So there we go. We got our main menu. So we're going to go ahead and start a new game. Apparently, saves from the untranslated version don't play well with the translation. So we're just going to we're going to start a brand new game. So Ian, I'll let you
be a man, be a lady.
Yes. Who would you like to say? They're largely equivalent, though I think Axel has some slightly better spirit commands. But, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're only playing the first level.
I will flip the closest thing to me, which is the lid to this candle.
Okay.
Top up for Lamia Lovelace, bottom up for Axel Almer. Top up, be a lady.
All right, so we're playing Lamia. Why not? We're going to have to keep the name because that's faster. So would you like to be a super robot or a real robot? So quick, in game terms, you got, up close. Well, actually, she's got a long range option, but super robots are your tanky big damage dealer. Real robots are good at dodging and long range attacks.
Super robot.
Okay, we'll do super robot. Why not? So, here's the thing in this game.
The stereotype that the lady character is always playing the agile, nimble character. Ladies can be tanks too.
Sure. So, speaking of, so Visaga is your up-close character, and Angleg is an exclusive unit that only Lamia can pilot that has more long-range attacks.
Well, I mean, we do have to go with, if one thing is exclusive, we may as well show off the exclusive thing.
All right. I've never used it, so why not? So there we go. I actually played. I play in this game Axel with one of the real robot options. So the way it works in this game is there are actually 5 robots, 3 of which can be used by either character, and 2 exclusives. So each character has a choice of 4.
Neat.
Yeah, so yeah, we can actually
got
read the
some
story.
renegade paragraphs in space.
Yeah.
I wonder what that's meant to emulate.
Yeah, I don't know what could possibly have given them the idea to do it like this, but
Who would think?
I can't think of any movies that are actually very popular in Japan
Yeah.
that use this sort of opening.
Be pretty weird if there were like all these films that like use this regularly and like in video games and everything.
Yeah, I mean I make jokes, but yeah, Japan loves Star Wars. So it's not like China where they're like, what's the Star Wars?
And yet And yet the studio meddling to try to get them to sell it in China was apparent.
That's a huge market.
Well, yeah, but like, America's a way bigger market for Star Wars.
Yeah, for Star Wars, but you know, it's China's so big nowadays for movies that they feel like they have to.
Oh, I know. I just think it was a stupid decision.
Yeah.
Luckily, they don't tend to care about that stuff for the expanded universe content.
Nah, it's just the box office that's really worth it.
Well, because like Rise of Skywalker has like the first gay kiss in any Star Wars movie, right?
Yes, which I believe they edited out of the.
Yeah, and it's like it's just kind of there, and then you read the books, and they're like, okay, we're literally making like every other character gay. I think it's hilarious.
Why not?
I mean, in space especially.
Yeah. So here we go.
So wait, why does she suddenly not have a name?
Because you don't know who she is yet. It's.
But we picked her character.
I know it's a story thing.
That's such a stupid choice.
I think it's gonna be filled in once she introduces herself. But
oh, I know that
there is actually a reason. I guess I think that will become apparent. I don't want to spoil it since I'm pretty sure up just about to see it.
The unidentified machine we're told of.
Yes, guess who this guy is?
Hitler. He is Hitler.
Yeah.
That's what they called him when he took off to South America instead of.
Yes, there you go. Yeah.
Yes, I am Hitler, and then he has a mustache that was like that is just the negative of the Hitler mustache.
Yeah.
Instead of it just being here, it's filled in on the side. You will make a fine experimental subject. I like that they typed his words in an accent.
Yeah, no. I like that she's got a sarcastic response to that.
Your limbs will be...
How would you say?
Abschneiden. Abschneiden.
Your limbs will be abschneiden. Cut off. Yeah, I think you have to really go over the top with this ridiculous character because I'm sure that's what Golden Guy was going for.
No response. You're no fun.
I feel like you're going more Russian than German there.
I kind of am.
You gotta recalibrate your accent there. It's like, maybe I will touch you a little. We can just report to Kaiser Bereich that you resisted. Uh-oh.
Colonel Führer?
Yeah? It's kind of, I don't know if that works. Alright, so I think we're, considering the enemies, I think we're getting some Mazingers. I don't know if the...
What is that?
Oh, wait, no, it's Getter Robo.
That's not the head of Meta Knight?
Yeah.
What the?
Was Hitler Getter Robo? Am I getting confused? Yeah. Okay, so it's, man, I'm getting confused. Well, they're both going in the guy series, you know? Leave me alone. I've never actually been able to watch this one. Like how they at least have the refrain sampled in there.
This is definitely some late 90s anime.
Oh, no. Get a Robo is from the 70s.
Well, I was watching it in the late 90s because that's what was on Toonami.
No, you weren't. Get a Robo was never on in the US.
Well, no, but like that style of anime was what was on.
I mean, they did have Voltron for a while, so that was an early 80s show.
I mean, Oh, some real similar looking designs.
I mean, this is a very influential show. It was first ever transforming robot. It was Get a Robo.
What are you mumbling about?
Yes.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, there's always a lot of talking in these games. It's funny. So there was a survey that showed that a lot of people skipped all the dialogue. So they're like, okay, well, I guess we'll tone it down. And then they got a bunch of complaints, so they had to go back to being talking.
Oy vey.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna want to not die, so that's should be okay. Oh, nice! It's telling us the morale. That's handy. Oh, so
why does that look exactly like the hit point setup thing for Yu-Gi-Oh in the anime?
All right, well let's take a quick look at our stats. So is they're gonna sell the fact that this unit's damaged, where we don't have full HP or energy. Well, we can see its train abilities. So A ranked on the ground and in the air. Got the beam coat, which I don't think does much, but double image is good because that gives you a chance to dodge attacks. Looks like we might also have sword cuts, so that's very useful. Starting at level 3. So right now we have Excel and Focus. I think she's probably better off as a real robot pilot, but that's okay. And here are our weapons. So if you remember from previous times we played these games, P weapons or attacks we can use after moving. And we got some long-range attacks that have morale requirements. But we have to stay where we are. So, for an upgrade path for this character, we'd probably want her to get her the hit and away skill, which is, I think, also called hit and run in some of the official English translations, which lets you move after attacking, which means she doesn't get stuck behind because she's using the long-range attacks, and then being stuck in place. But that's an ability you can get later in the game. So okay, it looks like she can fly, but I might want to stay on the ground to take advantage of terrain bonuses. Hold on, there we go. Yes, for instance, you see if I went into the forest here, I get a bonus to my defense and my evasion.
Neat.
How far can she move? Not far. Do I want to make these guys come to me? I'm pretty close to that forest. Is it going to tell me how far these guys can move? Okay, they might get into attack range, but... Getter's on the ground. Getter can get to some ground with some better stats, so I'll move him to this bush here because he's not going to be able to get into attack range. And that way I can counterattack guys. So Getter's in front, so they're probably going to attack him first, so I'll go ahead and move Lamy up because I'll be able to get to the forest in the next turn. They're probably going to go after Getter since it's closer. Hopefully this, just to be safe though, we'll save in case I've made a horrible mistake. I don't know if you'd like to look at some of my notes there while I am strategizing here. Oof. It could be a little risky. Well, we'll go ahead, and if this is a disaster, I'll reset it. We're doing some,
Ooh.
that wasn't bad. I should be okay. I can take that level of damage. But yeah, this was actually, so this game is a port. It was originally released on Game Boy Advance. It was the first Game Boy Advance Super Robot Wars. So, as you can guess, it looks a lot better.
Yeah, the GBA would not be this powerful, much as I love it.
Yeah, so some of the later Game Boy Advance games actually have fairly decent animations. But in the first one, it was fairly static. It looked a lot more like the older one, like when we played Super Robot Wars F on Saturn. It was more toward that kind of static style. But later on, as they got more practice with the system, they were able to figure out how to get better animations on the system. So the like the last two games on the system, like R and J, are actually pretty impressive looking. So what are our spirits here? We got okay, so yeah, I can refill my HP, so I should be fine. I've got, don't need that. Okay. Don't really. I suppose I could have used Excel, but whatever, that's fine. So yeah, cool. So now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Yeah, so she's got focus. So I think what I'm going to do, because I've got a couple casts of this, is I'm going to go ahead and use focus. I'm going to move her to this high defense terrain. And actually, can I use this one?
Apparently not. It's grayed out.
No, yeah, it is. It's because I'm not close enough. I just wanted to...
But you can use the sword. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I just, this is free? Awesome. We'll go ahead and use, no reason not to use this then.
Yeah.
Still a 69% chance. Yikes. But this should boost my defense, and there's a good chance this guy is not going to survive. So we'll see how things go. Yeah, she's again, I don't want to spoil things in case people want to go ahead and play this, but as a result of her accident there, they getting attacked in space, she's picked up a bit of a speech impediment there. She says things wrong. Oh, he survived. Dang.
Damn.
Well, we'll see if he manages to counterattack. Oh, there you go. She dodged. Good work. That's alright, so we can have Getter finish this guy. But since we're right in the middle of guys, we're going to want some kind of defensive ability. What have I got here? So I don't have wall, which is what I'd really like. But this is cheap enough, so I can I'll toss an alert on. And that way, I'm automatically going to dodge one attack. So I still want to make these guys come toward me, though. So I'll move here, and I think I should be able to wreck this guy with Tomahawk Boomerang.
Tomahawk Boomerang!
Actually, let's go here. We use the Getter Tomahawk, which also has a better accuracy. Though these guys can't dodge, so it's not a huge deal. Yeah.
Okay.
The things about the Getter franchise as the series goes on, it's revealed that Getter is actually kind of scary. Like the original one is fairly friendly, but as you get onto like Shin Getter Robo and stuff, it starts getting a little scarier. And again, I think I will save in case of disaster during the enemy turn.
This one match is taking quite a while, so
it's a strategy game. It could take a while.
I know, but
we'll save
best to not have to redo it.
Yeah, so we got this thing.
They don't even have a chance to hit.
No, it's because I use the ability, so he can't hit me.
Foolish AI. Tricks are for kids.
Yeah, so apparently they actually changed. They changed how the accuracy is calculated, but they neglected to update the stats to match that. So your accuracy is not as good as it should be. Which is why there's an ability they introduced in this game called EWAC, EWAC, which actually, will. Why are you using Tomahawk Boomerang when he's right next to me? Let's use Getter Tomahawk. I don't want to waste the Getter Beam yet, because that's using a lot of energy. But Getter Tomahawk does more damage.
Might wreck him.
Yeah, I might take him out. Unfortunately, I don't have counter, so I don't get to go first.
I only have a counter in my kitchen.
Yeah. Oof.
Oof.
I'm definitely probably going to have to heal next turn.
I should say.
Fortunately, I don't have that ability. But he was nice enough to come right next to me, so why am I not using this more powerful attack?
Rip.
Yep, there we go. Got a crit. Took him out. Yeah, so this is this is one of the tougher Super Robot Wars games, so that's fun.
Ooh, Gatling Missiles.
That's interesting. Just out of curiosity, I can't do anything else now.
That's like when I play Star Wars Squadrons and I use the barrage rockets on a B-wing.
Yeah.
Because if you set it up right, you can set it so that in the B-wing you can have the wing rotate around the pod, and the barrage missiles are just dumbfire. You hold them down and it just shoots rockets.
Nice.
So if you rotate while you fire those rockets, you turn into a Gatling rocket.
There you go. Yeah, so we just saw one of Getter's defensive abilities. Looks like his morale is high enough now that he can use Open Get, which gives him a chance to split into his component parts to avoid attacks.
Neat.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and use... I want to keep Strike.
I think Vigor is going to be your best bet.
Well, it's just that I want to keep Strike for the 100% hit rate, because I might have trouble hitting the boss.
Yeah, so I think Vigor is going to be your best.
I don't have enough for both of them, though. So I think what I'm going to have to do is this will use all of Musashi's SP, but I'm going to have to use Guts. Yeah, I gotta see. I see. So this guy, as you can see, has
EWAC.
Yeah, EWAC. So he's actually raising this guy's hit rate and evasion. So we'll probably want to separate those guys if we can. Anyhow, though, should we see if we can have Angleg snipe some dudes? We're going to use more powerful attack, though. What are our rates here?
Yeah, 94%. Hopefully that's enough. And if you get a crit...
Yeah, that could be enough. Let's see, though. I only have one more of these. So I'd better save it. But just to be safe...
Just to be safe.
Yeah, we'll use the more powerful attack. I could move up and use Mirage Sign. But this is, I think, safer because...
show off the sniper.
Yes. But also, since it's a long range attack, he won't be able to hit me with something as powerful in return.
Or he'll at least have a harder time hitting you.
Yeah.
この角度なら回避は間に合わんはず。幻影の槍を行け。
Rip.
Yeah, that's not bad though. That's not bad. I can finish him off with Getter. That's not a big deal. So I think
so you can either just knock that one out or weaken the other one, so that way when you counter its strikes, they'll both get destroyed.
I think I will move up for that guy, so I can still do 2 more alerts. So we'll do one of those. I'm gonna move into point blank range, so I can use more powerful attack. This is enough for this guy, but I'll have the Getter Beam in my pocket in case I really have to wreck that guy. But there's really no reason not to use this one, so. Especially since it's more accurate. Unfortunately, we actually let him get into the trees here, which is improving their dodging. Though they still suck, so.
Get wrecked, son.
Yep. Getter's pretty good. Yeah, so I mean, I should mention, I mean, the series does actually have a pretty long legacy on portable. The very first Super Robot Wars game was on Game Boy. So while the game this is a port of was the first Game Boy Advance game, it wasn't the first Game Boy game, and even before that, they'd actually done a bunch of a couple games on Wonder Swan.
Neat.
He's telling me I need to get her beam, so go. I'll do it. I feel like I worry that maybe I should save it for that guy, but hopefully I can recover enough energy to use it a few more times. Unfortunately, until that guy attacks, I can't really I see their stats. Oh wow. So even the Getter Beam wasn't enough to finish him off. That's okay though, because I really need to get her some morale and some experience, so... Oh, can I already attack from here? I can. I can use the Illusion Arrow.
Illusion Arrow.
But I don't want to do that because I'm going to need some more powerful attacks for these boss guys, so I'm going to move her up. So...
Isn't the goal to get them to flee? Do you even actually fight them?
Oh, yeah. You got to hit them to get them to retreat. Ideally, I will actually be able to take out all their HP. Though I doubt I can do enough damage to finish them off, but we'll see. Because if you knock them out, you get items that you wouldn't get if they retreat. Plus, you lose out on like on experience and money. That's fine. This guy's almost dead. Yeah, not gonna bother using anything. So we got our basic attack. Boom.
Yeah, 98 health. Really don't think that's going far.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah. Yeah, so I should mention, I guess this one was actually the original release on Game Boy Advance was actually pretty popular. Because the game scored high in popularity polls, which is why they decided to do the. I'm gonna see what we can do to this guy.
Tomahawk boomerang.
Okay. Ooh, that's not looking good. Yeah, so I definitely want to take this.
Raggy.
I mean, I'd like to take them both out, but All right, you know what? I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna see if they separate it at all. If they don't, I can always go back to here. I'll save, and I can reload my save if this does not work out like I'd like.
Enemy Faze.
There we go. He came out. But actually, that means I probably want some defense on. So hold on. Let's demonstrate an important technique in Super Robot Wars. Save's coming.
What?
Save's coming. I use the soft reset, and if you do the soft reset and hold the start button, you will immediately reload your save. My last alert, but that's okay.
Sorry, my forearm is aching, so I'm kind of just super casually putting CBD salve on my arm. It's been a long week.
Yeah, so I think I'll save that. I don't have enough energy to do many more Getter Beams, so. Oh, it's this guy. I think this guy you can actually, one of the secrets is you can convince this guy to join your team.
Dodge.
One of the Getter Robo villains that can you can get to join you.
Tomahawk.
Yep, it's funny how he says it. Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
It missed. That's awful. Now I'm really glad I didn't use the Getter Beam. Oh my god. Alright, well now we can see what his weapons and stuff are. So, no point in staying away from getting in closer with this guy, but his range is 5, so but you'd have to move.
Illusion Arrow.
Yeah, I can use the Illusion Arrow. I've got more than enough energy for that. I don't have enough morale for Phantom Phoenix yet, though. Alright, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna want to do to this guy. What's your status, Getter? Should I try using one of the other forms?
I mean, we may as well use them.
Alright, so I can't use the drill punch, I'm too close.
Darn.
But can I use Daisetsu-san Oroshi?
You can.
I can, but it requires energy. Out of curiosity, though, what's the accuracy? 100%. Okay.
I say go for it.
Yeah, so
might as well. We're only in one match.
Yeah, I just wanted to save some for the boss there, but.
Well, I mean,
let's go. This guy's only got
her.
Yeah. Okay. We'll hit him. Getter 3 has high defense, so he should be fine. Uh-oh. Might have to blur that out. Oh, okay.
See? Told you it was a good idea.
That was pretty good, yeah. That worked out. I got a bad habit of just like constantly using Getter 1. Oh, support attack. She has support attack. I didn't even realize. That's awesome.
Oh.
So, ooh, are we gonna be able to take this guy out? I don't know if it's gonna do enough damage as a support attack. Nice. Okay, that worked out. cool. And see, we got parts from being this guy. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do enough damage to take this guy out, but let's
move up and take a shot.
Let's move up and see. Oh, no, I can't get an attack range. So we'll let him move into our range instead. Do a safety save. And do the enemy turn.
That's kind of what I figured he'd do.
Yeah, that's all right. Well,
Match.
guess what? Quick load. There we go.
Yeet.
Yeah, we'll move her up. See what he does. Let's see what happens here. We will not save in case this ends up being a really bad idea. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Only 55% chance to hit.
Let's see how it turns out. I would have liked
You
to
have
have
100%, so
I would have liked to have what's the word I'm looking for? The focus on, so she could dodge more easily, but there you go. Yeah, it worked out. That's one of my favorite taunts. Where were you looking? So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get enough morale, though, to use her most powerful attack.
is that your best?
Here we go. Got her some XP, though.
Player Faze.
Yes. Alright, so
You can.
I
How do you up that status?
I would have to kill some guys, so I'm not gonna be able to do it. Because she doesn't have any spirits. So, but I'm not moving her any closer because she's in range right now.
Yeah.
But I will. You're probably not gonna be able to get into attack range, right? Nope.
Well, what about other
Oh
getters?
yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to get her 2 first. Get her
You
2.
can get right up close.
But
2 to
no,
6.
his most powerful attack is not post movement, though.
Oh.
Yeah, all we'd be able to use is.
Oh, you can use it next turn.
We could, but as far as that goes, I can. Let's see what Getter 1 can do. Getter 1 can get this close,
Which is still within range of that other attack.
which is just the edge of range. What does this put us at?
Oof.
Yeah, it will almost certainly hit. So what do I have left as far as my spirit commands go? Looks like I didn't need to use strike because this guy is too big to miss.
Yup.
So that means I'll still have vigor in my pocket if I need it. So
Can't use
I'm
either
definitely
of
taking
those,
a shot.
and can't use any of those.
All right, that's okay. So it's
So I
gonna be it's gonna be
move closer, get her 1 attack, and then
what is his attack ranges? I should look at these. Okay, so we can't do missiles from any farther than.
so
But
if
he's
you
got more
get
problems
in
now.
that
So I
one
wanna
to 2,
stay-
he can only
I want to
hit
stay
you
at
with.
least 3 apart.
Wait, what? What are you
I wanna
talking
stay-
about?
I don't want to get too close because his other attacks have a minimum range. So see, I'm actually inside his minimum range now.
Well,
So-
yeah, but so long as you're within 2 to 6 of him on your next turn.
His more powerful attacks are range 2. So if I get
Yeah,
close,
so go
counterattack
at
hits.
range 3.
Yeah. So for that, I think I'm actually going to want Getter 3 because Getter 3 can get, or sorry, Getter 1 because getter
'Cause then
1
you can
can
tomahawk
go
boomerang.
here, and I can tomahawk boomerang. And we don't have enough energy for anything,
Yeah,
but
so just go for it.
maybe. So actually, let's not be dumb. Save, just in case. There we go. All right. That time I boomerang him. Okay, yeah. So it's sending us back to the original getter, but you get later ones later on in the game. So it features 3 generations of getter. You got the original getter robo, which we're using right now. Then you upgrade to getter G, and Shin getter's in there too.
A lot of missile launchers.
Yeah. Okay. So fortunately, I can still use. I think I can. No, I can't still use spirits. Well, we'll see what happens. If it's bad, we'll reload that save, and I'll yeah.
Yep, might as well have her snipe.
I'm going to do that. Yes, and it's outside of his range. Oh no, it's not outside his range.
No,
Weird.
but it severely cuts it to 55%.
All right. Well, we're going to use focus in case he decides to attack her. And that gets it down to 25%, which is much better.
逃がしはしない
So Ian, did you pull up my notes? I think there was some other stuff I did find. 'Cause,
I did, but I've been more caught up in trying to strategize.
I forgot to show it to people, but I actually got a little strategy guide for pre-ordering the game, like mini guide, and it had an interview at the back, so I actually have some information.
こち
Oh,
らの裏を書くことだな
very nice. Because she has sword cut, his missiles don't work on her. I wish I'd known that. I wouldn't have wasted that SB. Oh well. That means I can stay at long range and just attack him in the missile range because he can't counterattack.
There you go.
Yeah, so apparently the computer is not smart enough to account for stuff like sword cut or parry, as they translated it here. So he'll keep firing the missiles even though she will cut them down every time.
Ooh, you definitely need to heal next turn.
Yes, but importantly, I survived long enough to be able to do that. There you go. You get a little bit of damage. But I'm definitely going to want to switch getters to use more powerful attack.
Yep.
All right, so first things first, lest I forget.
Heal.
30% or
Targeted
2,000.
ally.
What do you think is... The question is 30% or 2,000 more?
But can you restore your own health?
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
So it's 4,500.
So 30% of that... No, go with the 2,000
Yeah,
because
2,000 is more.
it would be... 50% would be 2,225. So 30% has to be less than that. I'm not trying to do a whole bunch of math in my head right now.
Yeah.
But actually, wait.
So he's got his most powerful.
Yeah, no,
attack.
it'd be somewhere around like 1,800. So, but now you can use drill punch.
No, I can. It's too bad they're not next to each other. I'd be able to do a support attack for more damage. But then she's not going to be able to
Well, go for it.
use this attack, so she won't be able to attack if I move her. So I think I'd rather use Illusion Arrow by itself first, especially since he can't actually counter
Yep.
All he can use is the missiles, and she can just cut him down.
Go for it.
We'll use this and this. I'm probably not going to be able to knock him out. For that, I probably have to use I probably have him set up for a support attack. I might have been able to do enough damage that way. But I can make him retreat and win the stage. I don't know. I'm thinking I win. Alright. This will hopefully be enough. He's got he's got full morale. And this is his most powerful attack that I can use right now without getting into dangerous range. So
Booyah, go for it.
Got a good dodge rate. Plus they should also have I think Hayato should also have access to open get. So that's an additional chance to use that to dodge, even if the attack would have hit. So let's see. This guy doesn't seem to want it. Yep, there we go. Oh, that's right. He's got getter vision. So yeah, so he's got a defensive ability. So we should be okay. Oh, so he retreated a lot of HP. I don't know if I would have been able to take him out.
Yeah.
So there we go. Yeah, so like ideally, you want to, even bosses that retreat, you want to be able to find a way to do enough damage to take them out before they retreat. They still, like, storyline wise, they retreat, but you'll get money and experience that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise. And they often have items again that you won't be able to use if they won't get a hold of if they run away.
Yep.
Yes. So this is probably spoilers, but Hayato is totally right. But of course, this being, giant robot series story, she's of course going to actually end up joining your side. There we go. There shouldn't be too much dialogue here. And then we'll see. Do we have to skip it?
Probably.
Yeah, but here we are.
Or we could just
make my. So there we go.
Cut and you could save after. Oh, there you go.
Oh. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Do I have to press a... Uh-oh.
Why didn't you save?
There we go. We can fast forward. Good enough. If people really want to know what they're saying, you can watch this in slow motion. There we go. I should have been... I thought start would skip it, but it is instead bringing up the ability to save. There we go, though. I did, before I shut it off, though, I did want to get here. Since we're playing one in English, we can actually look at the menu.
Neat.
Like, here's some of the parts we got for defeating enemies. So we could use a booster and improve our movement. For her, I thought there was a ranged part. Maybe it is something for. So yeah, we'll say we'll give her the booster. So boom, that improves her motion. We'll get her the fuel tank. So next time, if we're in a situation like, oh, we don't have any energy left, I can pop the fuel tank, and boom.
Cool.
Like I said, we also this is something new, is skill items. So she's got a ranged attack, so we'll give her this. And now she's got more ranged abilities. Though you do have to be careful, because in New Game Plus, they keep these abilities. Why is it still marking as new when I have to equip 3? And if you pick the other pilot, you actually have to take them on as enemies. So like we picked Lamia, so late in the game we have to fight Axel. So if we were to do a new game plus and play as Axel, Lamia would have the upgrades we gave her. So you got to be careful of that. But there you go. That's a pretty good look. All right, there we go. This is actually one of the more difficult Super Robot Wars games. So a little touch and go
Didn't
there.
necessarily seem that way.
Well, it was only the first stage. It's not like Super Robot Wars F difficult, where I was in real danger of getting my units taken down on the very first stage. Yeah, fortunately nobody had to watch that because I had to save for that one when we started with the second stage. But man, I remember playing that. I had to hunker down all my units on some good defensive terrain and try to survive while I waited for reinforcements. It was pretty rough. This one, I was able to go on the offense right away and not have to play quite so carefully. But you definitely do want to take advantage of terrain bonuses if you're playing this one. And also when you get units that have EWAC, we saw how it could have helped out that guy if he hadn't been dumb enough to come to meet us.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, once you have units on your team that have that, you definitely want to stay in that field and take advantage of that bonus, especially because again, they updated the formula since they're using a newer engine for the port, but they forgot to update the stats accordingly. So your unit's accuracy is not as good as it should be. And man, there seem to be a whole lot of misses on like stuff that has a 95% chance of hitting. You seem to miss it a lot. It's weird. There's a tip I will give people. Basically, it calculates your hit percentage immediately. So like if you like save and then you do the attack and then you reload your save, it's already calculated that percentage. So the exact same thing will happen again. So if you're like trying to hit some guy, you actually have to do something different to get it to recalculate that, or else you just get the same result every time and save scumming won't actually do anything for you. So I think I read that you can do another quick save that'll cause recalculation. So if you reload because the percentages didn't work out for you, do another quick save, and that way you can see if you get a different result. But another recommendation I will make to people that, hey, the reason we're playing this is the 30th anniversary game, appropriately named Super Robot Wars 30, is getting a worldwide release on Steam. So you can pre-order it right now and play that at the end of the month. It's looking pretty good. It's going to be available in English officially, which makes this so much easier to play. And it's probably going to be a lot easier than this game. So if you're not looking for a huge challenge, but you like giant robot shows, I definitely recommend checking it out. Normally I've never pre-ordered a game on Steam before, but I wanted to pick this one up just to support the international release. The fact that it's being released in the US for the first time.
Oh, pretty neat.
So I'm buying it right away. So in hopes that they will keep doing it, and the next one I can wait for a sale. But this one, it looks and sounds pretty good. I mean, it's a big audiovisual upgrade. It's a shame they kind of upped the difficulty a bit, but it's a decent amount of content for a portable game. It did get that fan translation, so if you got custom firmware, if you wanted to use SSPP to emulate it on your computer, that's what they call the emulator. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't actually. The emulator doesn't actually use the BIOS, so you can use it without downloading anything illegally, assuming you can make a copy of the ISO yourself, which is possible, depending on if you have custom firmware. Actually, to do this, I took my official original copy, and I used the custom firmware that's installed on my PSP to rip the ISO myself and apply the patch to it, and then put that on my memory card so we could play it on the real hardware.
That sounds complicated.
Yeah, but of course, I forgot to show it off. I did have this little mini strategy guide. had a nice little interview in the back, which is how I know that this game did well in popularity polls, which is why they remade it. And also how I knew that they apparently the amount of stages in the games had been creeping upward on the portable ones, because they kind of wanted to like outdo the previous portable ones, and they're like, wait, weren't we supposed to keep the link down because this is a portable game?
Yeah.
But there you go.
Oh,
So
well.
I actually had a little information thanks to that. But anyhow, if you enjoyed just throwing axes at giant robots, make sure you give the episode a like. If you want to catch future episodes, in which we may once again strategically deploy giant robots, make sure you subscribe to our channel. I've been Dan Mastriani. You can catch me on Twitter at NewTypeCola.
I'm Ian Butterfield. You can find me on Twitter at Ian G. Butterfield. You can find the show at Retro Games CNCT, Facebook.com/Retro Game Connect, and RetroGameConnect.tumblr.com. You can also check me out doing live streams over on Twitch at twitch.com/geek_lord_42. Kind of just play a random menagerie of games, so stop by and see what I'm up to. If you like the game we play, let us know. If there are any games you'd like us to play, drop that in the comments. If we can get our hands on them, we might just play them, or we might just strategically deploy giant robots at them.
But most importantly, change, get a one, switch home!